A's get you. It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at each and every one of the new 4 cards that did get released in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Now, if you aren't sure where these cards are, where kind of what they're doing in MyTEAM, well, basically the emeralds we got today, so the Ray Allen, Jaden Ivey, Laphonso Ellis, those cards are going to be in the set for Steph Curry, okay? So, again, the Rick Mahorn, that's in the set for like the Clyde and Draymond. And then the emeralds are in the set for Steph Curry. Now, I do know Rick Mahorn will be a grindable card. As far as the emeralds here, I don't believe they're grindable. But again, we will have to wait and see before, making that official. So we're going to be going over all these cards, talking about if they're decent budget options or, if they're just in the game really to be kind of a set filler, right? And what does a set filler mean? Well, I mean, basically just means that they fill a set in the voids or a void in the set. So they're not necessarily ever going to play for you, but they do obviously help lock in the set. So free grindable Rick Mahorn. What does he give you? Well, he's only 6'10", 7'2" wingspan, low 3-ball, low speed, low acceleration, got good interior, okay? So, I mean, it's not all lost with Rick Mahorn because he can at least somewhat defend on the interior with some decent defensive badges as well. But the big question mark I would have for Rick Mahorn is this, right? How good can you really be if you can't really shoot and you're slow? That's the big question I have, because his badges for a gold honestly aren't that bad. Like, if you look at gold centers in my team, name somebody with better badges than Rick Mahorn. I think you're gonna actually kind of struggle to do so because his badges aren't bad. Again, you're gonna be able to grind him. 4,000 MT anyways, isn't crazy expensive. Look, here's the deal. If you want Draymond Green, just grind Rick Mahorn, okay? It's that simple, or is that easy. Otherwise, I wouldn't grind this card. Like, again, if you want Draymond, if you want Clydes, if you want those type of guys, Rick Mahorn is not bad. You could definitely use him and play him. But if you're not going for those guys, it's kind of a bona fide scrub. Next up, guys, Lavonzo Ellis, 6'8", 6'11" wingspan, can shoot, good speed, great defensively. This card is good. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat things. Lavonzo Ellis is good in my team. Again, I'm not here to sit here and gas up bad cards. This card's good. Check out the release before we go any further, okay? He's got the Wayne Ellington base, and that's the same one as Matthew Dellavedova. But I think the problem for Delly is his upper. Default small, maybe? I mean, again, I don't really know for sure. But when I use the Wayne Ellington release on Delly, it's not great. So that's the one thing that scares me with this Laphonso Ellis card is that release. Other than that, I think the card's actually going to be pretty solid. I mean, 7,000 MT, badge count's good. Defensively, he's absolutely elite. I mean, how many cards at an Emerald have as good as defense as this Laphonso Ellis? I think you're going to struggle to find many. And again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys are going to disagree with me on that. But he's got 12 total badges. He's got good speed, good acceleration. His defensive badges are pretty solid. I'm a fan of Laphonso Ellis. Again, locks in for Steph. Don't get Laphonso just to get him. I'd only get him if you're going for Steph Curry probably. But, I mean, for a budget option, again, good luck finding better than Mr. Laphonso Ellis. I am a big-time fan of this card. Next up, guys, Jaden Ivey, shooting guard, small forward, 6'4", 6'7" wingspan. Look at the speed and speed with ball. I mean, 91 speed with ball, 91 speed, 73 3-ball. Is that a little low for my liking? I mean, it is. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. That is a little low for my liking. But as far as an overall card, he's pretty solid. Defensively, even the 82 lateral quickness isn't bad. Perimeter interior is a little low. Steal block rating is not ideal, is not great. So, I mean, he's not perfect, but I do think the card is good enough to play in my team. Again, not perfect. I think there are better overall options in the game. Even at the Emerald tier, I'd probably even take like a Sasha Vujacic at the 2. But he's playable, right? The card is not just a total garbage man in my team. Wish he had more total badges. Wish he had some shooting badges. But again, not totally bad. MJ dribble style, Jaden Ivey base. We'll have to see what that's like. But again, not a card I would get unless you're going for Steph Curry. But he is not horrible in my team. And then we see Ray Allen. Now, I've heard Ray Allen's release is absolutely elite. And he's got the Ray Allen base on quick. Okay, so that's where we all start. Even the release, or even the dribble style, the MJ dribble style looks, I mean, I've heard that's pretty good from people who obviously play more in like the park scene. But I've heard that's pretty decent as well. So when I'm looking at things, right, I'm pretty high on Ray Allen because he's got a 93 ball. Now, here's what I want to show you guys. When I go and search by shot three-pointer, here's the guys that got a better three ball than Ray Allen, okay? These guys have a better one. That's Rui Kyle Korver, that's Diamond Kyrie, and it's Amy Klay Thompson. That's it. Dame has the same three ball, and then the free agent Kyle Korver has the same three ball. But he's got a higher three ball than the rest of them. That's absolutely crazy. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this Ray Allen is going to have a high three ball. He's going to have a good release, and he's an emerald. You can't ask for much more out of Ray Allen. If you're asking for more out of Ray Allen, I think you're just not seeing the full picture here, because it's going to be tough to get much better than this Ray Allen can provide. Hot spots from 3 out of 5 places around the arc as well, which I wish he had some from the hashes. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat things and be like, no, it's okay, because it's really not okay. Wish he had hot spots from everywhere around the arc. But it is what it is, right? Control the controllables. This card is going to be absolutely elite at the Emerald tier. Okay, he will. And again, you guys can disagree if you want, but I see no flaws. Obviously, defensively, he's not good. But for everybody that's been sitting there gassing Kyle Korver, I better see y'all sitting there gassing Ray Allen, because I think Ray's going to have a better jump shot. I think Ray, obviously, offensively, might give you a little bit more. Sure, his defense is going to be horrible, okay? I'm not going to sit there and try to gas it when, objectively, it's not going to be good, okay? It's just not. But offensively, he's going to be a pure shark. Now, is he going to be as good as Kyle Korver? No, okay? He's not. Korver obviously is taller. Korver obviously has better badges. I'm not going to sit here and even try to make that debate, because it's not true. But remember, he is an emerald for what, 7,000 MT? You're not going to get much better emerald for 7,000 MT than this Ray Allen card. That's just the facts of the situation, okay? Again, don't agree with me. I could care less. I'm just telling you guys the situation. And that Emerald Ray Allen can play at every level in my team. Every level. You could go into salary cap. He can play, okay? You guys could go into anything, and this card can play. He is that good in my team. Salary cap, domination, my team unlimited. He can play at every level. So, how I'd break down these cards, guys. Honestly, Rick Mahorn, the free grindable card, he's an absolute garbage man. I'm not going to sit there and hype up an absolute garbage man, because he's not very good. Laphonso Ellis, pretty solid. We'll have to see that release. Jaden Ivey looks okay. But I'm telling you, Ray Allen, if your no money spent, has to be one of the best emerald shooting guards in the entire game. I mean, again, the way I would encourage you guys to think about it is, if you look at the emerald shooting guards, who's better than him, right? I mean, you got Sasha Vujacic, who's okay, but he only has an 82 three ball. Ray Allen's three ball is a 90, guys. It is a 90, which is just absolutely ridiculous. And I'm telling you, he might be one of the best budget ballers in the entire game. That's kind of my opinion on Ray Allen in general. And I know I'm gassing him, but his release is good. It's on quick. And I just think a lot of people need to respect what Ray Allen is going to be able to do for you guys on the court in general. You guys can let me know your thoughts on these 4 cards down below in the comments. Again, plenty more to come, because we know the lock-in Draymond's coming later this week. We know Steph's coming. We know Clyde's coming. And we know these cards are going to get better as the week goes on. So this is just kind of the primary starter, the starter for this week. But again, it's something that somewhat excites me. I'm not trying to sit here and gas each and every one of these cards. But for emeralds, they're pretty solid. And if this has any indication, right, of some stuff to come later on this week, I think we're gonna have some really good cards. Because if these are just the base worst cards we're getting this week, maybe some cards that lock in for Steph will actually be absolutely elite. You guys can let me know which of these 4 you guys are most excited about. Jaden Ivey could be fun. He's just really fast, but three ball does concern me a little bit. Laphonso Ellis is obviously solid, but again, we have to see what that release is like. That is gonna wrap it up for our video today, guys. Ray Allen takes cake as my best overall player, best overall card that we did are getting today. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.